the AFC West, which
Ooh.
in general, probably the best division to have the draft. I mean, probably the best division in the NFL. And then they come in with all four teams a really, really, really good draft. I mean, holy shit. So let's start off with Denver. I just have them up already. So they got a bunch of picks. They got what we got? We got an edge wrestler, Bonito.
Interesting. I don't know.
It says what it says on mine, but we got tight end
/ edge rusher. Yeah.
Tight end, Grego Dolch. Corner with Mathis. Another D line, Uzuriki. I'm not gonna go for it. You know how to pronounce his name or not? Wazawuki. A safety, Turner Yell. Wide receiver, Washington. Center with Wandenberg. Another D line, Henningsen, and another corner with Hicks. So
they should also they should add Von Miller.
I was gonna say, do they add in Von Miller and Russell Wilson? Because I mean, they kept a lot of picks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 picks, and then they still got Von Miller and Russell Wilson. So what do you guys think right off the bat?
C.
I like. You don't like Benito?
I like Benito. I like Benito.
Why are you putting him at a C?
Why?
Yeah. What's bringing him down to a C level?
This team's already built. These guys are just fillers.
I think
these guys are going to come in. They're going to learn behind already established veterans, established team. Look, Benito's going to learn under one of the greatest linebackers. You know, I think Dolchich is gonna be a very valuable asset to Wilson
because they don't have Fonts.
Yeah, he's gonna be a very good asset. He's quick too, man. If you watch Combine, he is fast. He's one of the faster ones. They didn't besides the linebacker. Benito's gonna be the best one there probably eventually at some point. Because they didn't really go hard at it, but he's gonna learn from one of the best coaching there is.
I mean, so they didn't have a pick at the third round? Or it was the end of the second? It was the end of the second round?
They used Benito for that.
They're the last pick of the second round then, right?
Yeah. 64.
So, I mean, for what they had, they did really good.
That's what I'm saying. It's a C. It wasn't bad. Yeah. I mean, you can give them better, but I think it's a C.
You want to see?
Yeah, it's a C.
Okay. Again, it was that first. That first is it would definitely push them above, the rest if they had it, but they didn't have a first because they used it. So I mean, I do like Uzuriki. That dude's a monster. He's 6'6", 316 pounds. He's definitely going to be a valuable asset for
Von Miller, and
he signed with Buffalo. Yeah, you're right.
He's Buffalo. Yeah.
The Von Miller trade is what I'm talking about.
But you still got what's his face, Suggs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still a really good linebacker. So I mean, the only issue is he can't stay on the field, but that don't mean that he can't teach Benito.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know if I said it wrong. Like the Von Miller gave him, I believe it gave him that the first pick, their first pick at least, right?
They wouldn't have had anything.
That was part of the trade. Yeah. All right. So where are we gonna put him here then? I would say above the Dolphins for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I would probably say the best C so far. What do you think? Maybe be yeah. I would put him in front of it.
I don't like what Pittsburgh did, but they got better guys. If we're comparing drafts, I don't say Pittsburgh had better guys. I just think they just picked them poorly.
Yeah. So you're gonna say probably like right behind Pittsburgh in front of Indy?
Yeah, probably right there.
Yeah.
Okay. And then okay. I'm cool with that. All right. So let's move on to
Chargers or something.
Yeah, we'll go Chargers. LA Chargers. So they got Zion Johnson from Boston, O-line. Woods, Spiller, Yeah. Albania. Slayer or Sailor.
I can't believe they got him.
Yes.
Yeah. At 195. Well, then they got Taylor corner, another corner, Leonard, and a backfield guy with Horvath. Yeah. And then also during the offseason, they did some trades and stuff like that, and they got Mac.
Yeah, remember, their second round pick is Khalil Mack. That's what their second round pick is Khalil Mack.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I mean, Zion Johnson, who was something they need as a tackle. They needed that right tackle because they're trash. They had no one who could actually move. So that was right. And then their second round pick is really Khalil Mack. You know how I feel about Khalil Mack. Don't make me get my sign out.
Stupid man.
JT Woods, I like that safety. I think that was a good pick. And I like Spiller. So I mean, that's where I really did the cutoff. I think everyone else is just going to be fighting to make the team, except for what's his name, Jamari, the one from Georgia. I think that's a good pick too, a guard.
Did you mention Sailor?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Jamari Senior.
I think he's going to be one of the greatest.
He's not going to start right now, but I think they are getting along with the tooth right now. They have a 31-year-old and a 32-year-old guard, so I think that's a smart pick.
So let's keep him. Yeah.
He's the only guy there who's probably played all 5 positions though. Sailor.
Yeah.
The fact that he landed there at the 6th round is beyond amazing for me. He's too good. I don't understand how he fell that late, how NFL teams didn't want him. But I think it was an excellent pick. Excellent. He's so versatile, man. Someone goes down, Sailor is gonna go in there for any one of those guys at any point.
He's that guy that you wanted. You know, the guy who could play guard, could play tackle, could play do anything in any of those positions that you just put him right in, and he's gonna be quick enough to be a guard. Move his feet well enough to be a tackle. I mean, he's all that. So that's
and with Spiller being added there, I like that because I think he might end up being the number 2 back behind Austin Eckler. Roundtree, I was hoping for maybe Joshua Kelly. They're okay guys for like your waiver picks, and they're going to be decent. But I think Isaiah Spiller is going to be a really good number 2 back for them. I like him. I like what they did with their draft, and honestly, I want to give them a B.
See, it's an A for them, a B overall. Once again, like
B overall.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for what they needed, they got an A. But for their draft, with the guys they got, it's a B.
B. I like the B. Where are we gonna put him though? In the B section.
Right behind the Bills.
I'd say ahead of the Bills.
I would say ahead of the Bills.
Because Spiller's probably
now between the Bengals and the Bills that's a different one.
I probably they might actually be behind. Better. Let me look at the Bengals.
Better.
They might be better.
All right, we'll put them ahead. That works out. All right, let's move on to the next team. Let's do Where am I at? Let's do the Raiders. Raiders. So they didn't have too many picks, but they got a O-line with Parham, running back with White. How you pronounce it? Parham.
Out of Memphis,
yeah. Yep. D-line with Farrell Jr., another D-line with Butler, another O-line with Munford Jr., and another running back with Brown. So they went a lot of linemen and a couple running backs. Well, D-line, O-line, running back. That's
they get Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Parham is a very versatile guy. He's going to be a starter.
Yeah,
I mean he could replace Leatherwood right now. Today,
Jesus, man.
he's already in there. He's already started it. You know, you can pencil him in right now. Zamir White, I think is going to be a good back. So they have so many backs now. So I don't know how that's going to work.
They didn't even pick up Josh Jacobs' 5th year.
That's probably why, though.
But yeah, I think Zamir White might be that guy that they're going to look at and study if they're going to keep him for a while. But Josh Jacobs did not. They declined it. Like it's already said. Like they're like, no, they declined it. So that's interesting to me. This is going to be probably his best year.
Yeah, I agree. I actually like Munford too. Munford Jr. I think he's going to make the team.
Yeah.
He was the overall 238 pick.
I think he'll make the team. I mean, he's a guy you undrafted free agent that you want, so you go ahead and grab him in the draft. I think especially because they have those line wolves that
get Brandon Parker out of there, man. That dude sucks.
Well, I mean, they got Parker and Leatherwood. Like you have to
Brandon Parker
guard and tackle. Like you have to.
I would see that Mumford takes over Parker's spots so fast. Parker sucks, man. That dude needs to go play Canadian football somewhere.
So you got 2 starting linemen like from this draft? Is that what both of you guys are saying then?
Probably, because that line is bad. Yeah. Look, this draft
for them
is a D.
For them?
Hell yeah, that's a D.
Parham is a good pick. It's 90th overall.
Parham and White.
And White's a good pick, 122nd. And then everything is low. It's you're picking the best of the bottom barrel. You're trying to find a diamond in the rough. But it's because once again, it's a team that has so much already. Only thing they have to do is fix their line. That's what they had to do. So going Parham right there is good. I don't know if it's a D.
Yeah. I would give him like a high C, maybe.
It reminds me a lot of the Colts draft. Very similar to the Colts. Their guys are very similar to that.
Yeah. So what are we doing? I don't know. I don't know if I agree with a D. I think it's better than that because it's
why
it's better
would you
than
go
Dolphins.
back-to-back defensive tackle? That's so dumb.
Because you need help on the defensive tackle.
I don't know, man. That's just something that I don't like what they did with the draft. I don't.
The number 1 pick was not 90th overall.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot.
But they did the best that they can with Parham. I think that I totally agree with that. Zamir White in the 4th, I like that.
I think that
For real, it's okay. I like that too. But I feel like they could have went offensive line in the 5th, maybe getting and then swap the defensive with the offensive with 5th. They didn't have a 6, so they had to wait a whole freaking round.
I can see them going offensive tackle, but I mean, when you're comparing it to like the Indianapolis Colts, is it really that much worse?
The Colts had a C though. Like I think they had a better draft than the damn Raiders.
I think they're right there with them.
I was gonna put them in front of Dolphins because I think Dolphins.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well, right. I mean,
no. All right.
Let's look at the Miami.
You don't
Dolphins.
think so?
Yeah.
No.
So you're gonna put them at a D just because
they have Channing Tatum on Tyndall? No, you're right. They're right there. And then Skylar Thompson. Why the hell did they draft Skylar Thompson?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're. I think they're in front of the Dolphins.
Yeah. I didn't hate what they did. I don't mind Farrell. I know you guys. I don't even mind Butler because one's is more strong, one's more quick. So you're able to kind of like change it up. I don't know. I thought they did pretty good. Yeah,
I think they did this draft than they did last year's draft.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That I guess because they had an F last year, man.
That was. I think they had the worst.
They were the New England Patriots of last year.
Yeah. And also I'm looking at NFL.com gave them an A-, which I'm like, y'all need to calm down.
Got the first word,
and then Sports Illustrated gave him a B+, which I'm like, Yeah, but not an A. A was like crazy. A B plus, I mean, maybe you can make some cases, but no way an A. A B minus at best. But I would say a C. I like him right there. I think.
It depends on what you're asking. Did they do the best with what they had? And then when you compare it to different people, so I think I like their draft more than I like Miami's.
Yeah. So let's go to Kansas City. Who they had a buttload of picks. So I'm just gonna go off corner with McDuffie, lineman, D line. Was that Carl Laftis?
Or Loftus?
Yeah. Wide receiver with Moore, safety with Cook, linebacker with Leo Chanel, corner with Williams, O line Keenard, corner Watson from Washington State, running back Isaiah. Oh my God,
it's for Isaiah.
Pacheco,
Pacheco.
and then another corner with Johnson. So, man, that was at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 picks. 10 picks.
Having that many picks automatically puts you in the B range. Then
right,
is a good draft pick. And George Karlaftis is a good draft pick again, it's an edge rusher, and it's a need for them. Sky Moore might be a steal. Sky Moore might be a steal.
Yeah, I think he works with that team with what they're already doing. He's a guy that you can plug in, and he's like, got it. But yeah, I don't know. What about you, Martin? What are you thinking?
I like what they did. I felt like they did a really good job at the draft. They hit receivers, corners, defensive linemen. They got the ends. I love Leo Chanel.
You said that. You said that. You love Leo Chanel. Mm-hmm. I remember that.
I like Leo Chanel. I think he's one of the most underrated linebackers coming in. Of course, he's got to prove it though. So, but he's an inside linebacker. I think he's just a really good at. He will run you over. There's not a single this guy could probably not truck Henry, but he will meet up and they would collide and just fall over. It will just be smash, boom. It wouldn't be like a one over the other. Leo Chanel is that nasty dog. But we'll see that
quick enough to play.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. 100%. Leo Chanel. I like this guy. But look, overall, I think it was an A. I think it was an A. They hit every position that they thought that they needed. I just wish they would have went running back a little sooner. But I know that they're kind of addressing that. Kind of, but again, I don't think Pacheco's going to be the dude, but that's too late. A lot of these 7th rounder guys don't really make it. It just that's just the way the NFL just does it. But he's speed. Pacheco out of Rutgers, he's fast, man. He's got some speed, so I don't see he's going to be like he might be a burner. He ran a 4.3. A lot of people don't know that, but I don't know. I feel like it was an A.
Yeah, I'm giving them A2. What about you, Brian?
Yeah, I'd probably give them an A2, especially, just having a number of draft picks put you up there. And then
like you said,
hitting all your needs. And, they got some good names. They really got some good names.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Sky Moore pick. Brian Cook. I like, Trent McDuffie is a smart pick. They did what they needed to do. So yeah, I'm gonna say A.
And then where are we putting them here?
Where you were?
Where are we gonna put them in the A list?
Right.
Yeah, right there.
At the end?
Yep.
Okay. Is that it? That's it for the AFC, I think. Wow. All right. So that's our AFC picks. Right there.
Look how the Patriots look so stupid.
No, it's all like even. Just like we didn't even go D. We just skipped D and went right to the F grade.